Sag Sagittarius, this is your reading for Sagittarius New Moon. How are you doing today, Sagittarius? Welcome to the Star Seeking channel. Just so you know, this is happening. This message is for the Sagittarius Ascendant, because we're going by whole houses. Okay, so this is for a Sagittarius Ascendant. You might be a Sagittarius Sun, but you need to check your birth chart for your Ascendant so that you get the reading according to what is according to the house that I'm doing the reading for. Each house represents a category of your life that this is going to be effective in. So you want to know your Ascendant and choose the video that represents your Ascendant, not your Sun. Okay, it will have some effects on your Sun, but we're going by, when I'm doing the reading, I'm going by the category of your life that is going to affect. Okay, so that being said, let's get started. All right, you got the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius. That's literally your card. Do you see your sign? Okay, and currently right now Mercury is in Sagittarius. So my reading before this was Capricorn. The card that I pulled was a Capricorn card. So I feel my connection, and so let's go in the right direction. Okay, so we're going to talk about you solving all of your problems and finding your wholeness, right? So from the top of the card, you can see that there is a rainbow up there. Okay, the rainbow represents the promise of the universe that you're going to have everything going forward. Everything good is coming for you. Okay, in the back, you see a square on the foundation of it where it's representing a problem, and then you have a diamond where you can see on top of it, and it's giving you that solution, and it's coming with the swiftness. So the answers you've been asking for, Sagittarius, are on the way. Let's continue. Okay, so like I said in the beginning, everything you have going on, it's time for you to do mental affirmations for everything, because you have the Ace of Swords. Okay, and you're going to be commanding everything because you also have the Emperor. Okay, you're going to be focusing away from your disappointments because you got the Five of Swords. So you're going to have to pull your head out of the ground. Okay, stop thinking lower or base thoughts. It's more so positivity that's going to be coming for you. And it's going to be where you need to think about it from a form of wealth. Okay, from you being rich. And I will continue to go through this with you. So you have also you have the 10 of, so this is for longevity. Okay, you have the 10 of what would be coins, but then this deck is called discs. Okay, so it's still about your money. You're thinking for longevity. Okay, your health, your wealth, and your happiness, right? Everything about you feeling good for longevity. And then you have the power and the strength through the Nine of Wands card. Okay, now, what with that Nine of Wands is letting you know on the inside you're being charged up. So in your mind, in your mental area, you must stop contradicting yourselves by thinking about things that are in the past, because you got the 10 of Swords. So you might be thinking of things, everything that's going wrong, because that is you got the Sun in Gemini right there. So you want to make sure that everything you're speaking of towards your life is totally positive, even if it seems like a mystery, because you have the Moon card right there. Okay, you might have to go through things that you don't know, like it's a mystery. You might have a passage that's going on, but it's not anything to be afraid of. It's everything for you to charge yourself up, because you got the Valor card right here. You got the 7 of Wands, which is Mars and Leo. So you might be a little bit like on fire, extra fire from your heart. Follow your passions, put in the extra effort, and push through like a champion. Okay, allow yourself to feel like that from your heart. Allow yourself to feel like that from your heart, and go for the victory of your life without the conflict in your imagination that's making you think that nothing is going to happen, and that's what's making you angry. Okay, because that's what's making you angry. You're the magician in this case. You know you love some magic, Sagittarius. You want to make sure that what you're doing is magical. You want to make sure that you're using what you're doing, everything with it. You're using everything you got to manifest what it takes, because it's bringing out the joy in you when you think about it, because you got the Nine of Cups, right? So you have the magician and the nine of Cups right there. It's time to, like I said, leave the past, right here. Leave the past behind you. You got the Queen of Discs. Okay, she knows she's a queen of money. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. You're the queen of money. Queens know how to duplicate, multiply, and develop more things. You know, with the king, he's more so, this is what we're going to do. The queen is like, this is what we're going to do to develop it, nurture it, and make sure it feels a nice, loving hold on it, to hold it together. Okay, even through the tower, no matter what, that might be your tower, that you're allowing your ego to conflict with what your journey is. And this isn't exactly what you want to do. Okay, I'm a Sagittarius rising myself, so this is a wonderful thing. Everything you're going for to materialize, it's coming into fruition. You just have to allow yourself to affirm that it is. Okay, from your health inside to your wealth outside, you want to feel healthy and wealthy on the inside, because you've been going through everything and you've gone through different levels of everything you've been going to. So it's coming soon that it's time for you to graduate. And this is in your first house. This is your image. This is your personality. This is who you see yourself as. It's your image, right? So it's all about the transformation. Again, we just came out of Scorpio season. And in that Scorpio season, everybody has been transforming. Okay, it's just a big major time for everybody to change the things in their life that aren't going well. Okay, so that's why you're changing the form of everything that's not going well. I'm just getting these cards ready for you. Okay, so be the light in your own life and expect wonderful things to happen with the Eight of Wands, right? Now, this is an inspiration message. It's to get your head right. It's to get your heart right. It's to get your mind right. This isn't a love reading. If something were to come up in the form of a love reading, I would mention that. But this is all about you. This is a page of your book. This is letting you know to be a champion about yourself. Push through it to get to it. There's nothing you cannot do. You have the higher perceptions. This is where you need to go. This is where you need to start, from your higher perceptions, from your higher mind, from looking at things and saying, yes, I can. Tell yourself the truth about whatever it is, and then you'll be better off. Call your shots. You have the Emperor card, okay? This is your higher perceptions, right? You're rocking with the higher perceptions. You're looking up. There's nothing to look down on. You're following the spiritual wisdom that you're being guided to for the truth. That's all about you, Sagittarius. You love the truth, and you're going through with it. You're taking the leadership qualities and ruling your life. You're bringing things together because you're using the laws of nature and the universal laws, as above, so below, to bring everything together. There's no point in looking at yourself in a form of defeat anymore. Putting your head upside down just will not do anymore. Okay, now is what you've been waiting for. The new moon in Sagittarius, for Sagittarius, is all about new beginnings. So you want to make sure that you're focusing on said new beginnings to develop your wealth from the inside and on the outside for longevity. Okay, you want as much as you can. Well, this is representing the tree of life. You have everything on every level, but it's time for you to let it show. It's time for you to let it show. With 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, take it step by step. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. Allow yourself to go through it again by charging up, letting your energy be in charge, knowing that you have the energy that it takes to make everything happen. Your intuition is also being charged up by the sun. Okay, your moon represents the inside of you. Your sun represents the spirit that's charging up your moon to keep you going forward. So you do not ruin things with your thoughts, your actions, or attract people to you who would want to cut you down with their own envy. You have to let that go. Okay, it's time to realize that sometimes we have to go into the deep waters of our subconscious mind in order to see exactly or feel exactly or discover what it is we're going for in life. That's where you want to be right there. Go through it again to get to it. This just keeps coming up, right? Because again, you got the Valor card. You're going to have to allow yourself with the Seven of Wands, it's giving you the fire to point in the right direction and not let people hold you back, not let any forces, excuse me, or any reasons of your imagination to hold you back. Okay, this is some strong spiritual guidance. Okay, about your conflicts. Okay, these things that are they're conflicting. That's Leo. You want to shine. You want to be on stage, but you got Saturn right there restricting. But that could be something in your imagination. What is it, Sagittarius? Whatever is in your imagination that is conflicting with your thoughts. Okay, so you have to put your thoughts and your imagination together on your masculine side. You have to say, call the shots. Okay, call the shots in your imagination and be like a magician. You know you love magic, you know you have optimism. It's time to turn back up on that optimism and communicate from that vantage point. All the magic you're going to create in your own life that's going to bring the flow of joy into your life, the joy that you want, the joy that flows, the joy that rejuvenates your life. Capricorn got this card too, and you're right next to each other. So you want to make sure that you're putting everything that it takes for you to do it out of the joy of your life, not the obligation of your life. And leave the past behind you to develop the future. Okay? Do you see how that looks like an arid desert? There's nothing to look back on. And you see how her perception, her on her crown, she has they're representing, her horns are representing higher perceptions, and she's ready to take lead of her life with the ram right there, like the Aries. Okay, she's ready to take lead in everything that she chooses to develop in her material world. It doesn't matter if it's man or female. We're talking about from the inside when we're talking about the female side. All right, so there's been towers, yes, you've been through, but all of that has been blown away. It has been blown away. The eye of the high, okay, the eye of the universe is shining on you and took things away from you to make things better for you. You know, there's people, places, and things that you don't need in your life. So that caused a tower. It just made it say, okay, let me clean things out because we want to get you to a brand new life. We want to make sure that your material life has turned into, and it could be your career. It could be your career that's going on where it's like it's finally materializing. A lot of people 2 years ago when we had the shutdown, they have to re-career from now. You know, and life hasn't been the same. It's been all transformation. Okay, even though you weren't ready, everything happened. So you got look. Both of these cards are about transformation and things leaving in order for better things to come in. Let that be where you stand. Let that be. Yes, things happen, Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius too. So that let things happen, but let them come back to you. Allow it to come back. Let that be a cycle. Let that be a cycle. That was just a cycle of life. We all go through life and changes, things like that. So leave out leave out of your mind what is making you feel so defeated and unforgiving of the transformation that your life has been in since 2008. All right, allow yourself to reconnect because you got the Knight of Cups. Okay, he's a strong man. He brings out all the love. He tells you, he shows you. Okay, he's not afraid of his feminine side. He's not afraid to show and to hold on to you. That's where you want to be. You want to allow yourself to be a connector instead of a rejector. All right, you want to be the kind of person who says, let's have a big party, let's bring all of this together. You know, maybe not physical, but in your mind self, that's what you want to do, right? So now you also have a little bit of strife going on. About your strife, it's all about, look, all that strife is over. You got the universe card. Okay, and that's representing Saturn. Okay, she's dancing on the snake. Okay, she's all of the energies, all the elements are working for you. She has all that water. She's imitating the universe. She's reflecting the balance of the universe, the connection to the universe that represents it. Okay, you are the universe. Okay, your universe is being redeveloped. You graduated into it. It's the new moon. It's the new moon in your sign. So it's all about you, about this tower now. Okay, form a truce. You got the Four of Swords, again, Jupiter in Libra. Okay, so you got the Four of Swords. Focus on what it takes for you to be the best you can be, what it is for you to have everything new in your life, and form a truce. Meditate on it. Allow yourself to close your eyes and see, think, and feel the way things you want to be. So be what you are when you close your eyes. Meditate on it and go into that dream. Allow your mind to think like that, to feel like that, to provoke your emotions so that you get the joy right here with the Nine of Cups. All right. And then about your transformation, what do they want you to know? Hold on. I took that from the wrong side. That you are in control. You have the Queen of Wands again. All right. So she's just letting you know that you can develop yourself and keep going forward no matter what. The transformation, this used to be a panther right here used to be a lion, but this queen of development of the imagination, she has been through so much stuff that it means that she had to change her imagination of who she is, you see, in the area of maybe your career or something that you have passion in. That's what the Queen of Wands represents in this story. She's letting you know, reimagine yourself, and you will find the glory. And on top of that, look, it's all about your holy grail. It's letting you know it's time for you to feel wonderful about going for what you want. But what it's going to take is going to take you for going for what you're really lusting for. Okay? Other people can't develop you for you, Sagittarius. You're genius at that. You have to work your magic and go for your holy grail. I mean, no limits. Expand yourself. Okay? Expand yourself. Allow yourself to come into that place. We need to go ahead and get one more for where you think, wherever you're thinking things are going to be ruined, wherever you're thinking things are going to be ruined, you want to make sure, yes, there you go. That's your card. Okay? You want to think of the wheel is turning in your direction. Okay? The wheel is turning in your directions for you. Okay? In your directions for you. You got the solution. You got everything that's going to make your life great. Keep going forward with optimism. This is your card. This is Jupiter right here. And Jupiter happens to be in Pisces right here. So this is what your reading is looking like right now. You got luck on your side, and it's coming in the form of joy flowing into your life. Okay, to make sure that your relationships are better, making sure the relationship you have within yourself is better. Okay, everything around you is better, but it's going to take you allowing yourself to see things optimistically, to see things like you're going for your holy grail, and to make sure that you stay in your chariot and make sure you're trampling over all of your enemies, because that's what's going to make you stand strong through this new moon, which lasts about 2 weeks. The effects and the powers of the new moon are all about new beginnings. So be patient and be rationally optimistic. Rationally optimistic. Be willing to do what it takes for you to do, and be willing to be rationally optimistic, and you will bring life into your soul, and it'll manifest in everything that you do. Okay, so that is your reading. And if you like more readings like this, Sagittarius, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and everything will be wonderful for you. I'm looking forward to my new beginning, and I hope to hear about yours. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful new moon in Sagittarius. Thank you. Bye-bye.